Morning. Ugh. Going the back way. Thanks for joining me today. It is Monday. I think it's Columbus Day. So I guess that means no school, no mail, not much of anything. I am headed toward my mother's house. It's 9:45. Brakes are always so touchy at first. They get moist. I'm going the back way. I think I already said that. There's no bulls out over here. Move over, mister. There's a tiny little, like, one-lane road. I hate when cars come toward you. You go, ooh, it's not good. And there's trees here and there that make the road even more narrow. But I like the back way. We have a quarry on this side, and this side it's just a big field. They used to grow potatoes, but beyond it is the prison. It's the prison's property, and it was the those that live there that did the potatoes. And then in front of me is nothing but field. Go, 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 Gadget. All right. So I have to take my mom to BJ's because she needs to get kind of a big order for the store. Big truck. And we have to get it back. Get it all inside the store, individually priced and on the shelves by the time the store opens at 1. And it's almost 10. 11, 12, 1. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. This is the first time I'm helping with this. I emptied my back, and I don't know how much stuff we're going to end up with, but she buys things by the case. TV dinners, and what else? Canned vegetables. It's just a little convenience store. She has like milk, iced tea, and ice cream and bread delivered from outside vendors. And then all the rest of the stuff she has to buy. But these seniors, they like their bananas, their TV dinners, and their ice cream. I'll tell you what. And their candy bars. There's one entire row of nothing but junk food. Candy bars and stuff. That's terrible. That's way too much. I'd like to see more canned vegetables, different kinds, because they can't have like fresh fruit and stuff there besides bananas. I think bananas are the only fresh fruit they have there. But they could have more canned fruit and more vegetables, fresh canned vegetables. Which way do I want to go now? Which way, which way, which way? Birds. Birds flying in a V. You better not be going anywhere. Let me tell you how upset I am. I just got in front of a Kia, just like mine. Hi, don't be mad. Our trees aren't turning colors. It is practically mid-October. They should be, the week of my birthday should be like, they should be at their most brilliant. And they're just turning brown and dying. I guess we got too much water this year. Last year wasn't enough. This year is too much. So we got 2 years of ugly fall. Now they're mostly still all green. Everywhere you look, it's just green, green, green. Here's a couple pictures. One of a mountain range I took from the doctor's. When I went to my doctor's, I took a picture out the window. And then the second one will be my backyard. All the green. See all that green? And all I see now are green. I mean, there's this, you know, it's like mostly green, and then in the middle you'll see this one tree that's a little lighter in color, but it's just turning brown and the leaves are falling. All the leaves on the ground are brown. There's not even pretty leaves on the ground. But for the most part, we're still very green. Now here's a tree that's practically naked. They either lost all the leaves or it's dead. That one looks dead, like it's been dead. Okay, so maybe that one doesn't count. There's my mother right in the middle of the road. Oh, good. She got her her handicap parking thing. Yay! Wait! I tried to unlock it.
Car that you don't have room for these things.
I know.
Should we take my car?
No, I have the whole back open.
Oh, you have the whole back. Okay.
I just didn't want you to bring a cart out.
Yeah. You have one in here, right?
Yes, and then we've got all yours up there.
Yeah. Oh, it's muggy, isn't it?
It is. It's icky.
Yeah.
I was just telling everybody all about the green leaves we still have on the trees.
Yeah, I know.
They're just turning brown. The leaves that are falling are just brown. And even the leaves are still mostly green.
Yeah.
When you look, you see that occasional light colored tree, you know.
Yeah.
But
usually by the end of October, they're all on the ground.
They're on the ground because my birthday week is the week that they're like at their most
Beautiful.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember going out on Halloween different times and just kicking all the leaves around. They were all dead and on the ground. Red. I don't want to play that.
Neither do I, but
Why do I do it?
Even by myself, I do it. It's like
yeah, I do too. I'm practicing or something.
Chrissy just gave up. She doesn't ever do it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, you get tired of it. I am.
No, I like it. I like it.
Right.
I beat myself every time. Where are we going? BJ's, right?
Yeah.
Okay. BJ's.
Go this way.
Go this way.
To the left.
After the bus. All right, well, we're gonna go shopping, so we'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello. Guess what? We're back at my mom's place. We were doing a checklist. Do you have this? Do you have that? And she didn't have the check. She left it in her apartment. The blank check. So we had to turn around and come back. So now I'm waiting. And we're gonna try it again. BJ's isn't far at all. It's on the same road that Small Mart is on. So it's just kind of around the corner. It seems like rain. It's just like this. It actually has like a winter sky look. Well, you could see it. You could see that. That kind of looks like a winter sky. And you could see that tree there. It's falling. And, I mean, it's like getting naked over there. And all the leaves on the floor, on the ground, are brown. There's green and brown leaves on that tree. That's all. Nothing else. And right here to my right, there's a koi pond. And the stuff around it's dying. Not that that turns pretty colors, but when the pond freezes, the fish just stay below. Lots of koi fish there. It's pretty. There's a bench. I think I've already shown it in a previous video. I did. So there's something creepy in the window. You know those little solar things that they have you put on your windowsill and it moves? Well, this one is a little white hand. All you see on the windowsill is this hand going like that. It's somebody's living room. It's that window right there. And I don't know if I can... I'm trying, but I can't scroll. I mean, not scroll, but I can't zoom. And there's a candle in the window. I don't know if you can see that. And it's off to a side, right by the fountain. Do you see the fountain there? Can you see it? Right below it is the koi pond. And it's got a little waterfall feature there. I don't know if you're seeing anything, but there's a little creepy white hand waving at me, and I'm not appreciating it. Okay, I'll put you back. Uh-oh. I gotta go. Here she comes. Okay, bye. Hello. I'm done. Go ahead. I am leaving my mother's, and I am spent. I'm exhausted, I'm sweaty, I'm hungry, and spent. We went to BJ's, got all kinds of big stuff. She did one of those riding carts, and I had a big cart. And we got everything in the car and here and dragged it all in our shopping carts. But I don't like when there's a message there. And then one at a time, we priced everything and got them up on the shelves. She called one of her friends down. She came down after we got about a third of it done or so and helped us with the rest, and then we fronted the shelves and made sure everything had price tags on them. And the store doesn't open for another 21 minutes. So we did it. And I'm starving, and I looked at everything, and all I wanted to do was buy, but the store's not open, and you can't, you know, she couldn't bring things out for me because the store's not open. So I get in the car to go home, and I'm like, oh, Burger King, where could I go to get something for lunch? I don't care about anything. I'm so hungry, I just want to eat something bad, and it's going to be delicious. But then I remembered I had pizza left over from last night. I made some 2-ingredient dough pizza crust pizza with sauteed onions and turkey pepperoni. And I still have 4 squares left, like this size square. Wait, let's get in the lane. Whoa, the girls dyed their hair. 4 squares like this. So that'll be a good lunch. I'm having a problem with my blog page, and I want you to do me a favor. I am unable to reply to my comments all of a sudden. So what I'd like is for you to go to my blog page, and you can find the link right there in my description box, and find one of the posts to comment on. And I will check over the next couple days and look for the comments and see if I can reply. I have one comment in the most recent post called Autumn that I have tried to reply to, and I can't. And I looked up under help information on unable to reply to comments, and people give ideas on what to do, and I don't know how to do any of that. I don't understand any of that. So it's like, if I can't get this fixed, I'm not going to continue putting, like, I stopped all writing. I put aside the one that I'm working on, and I'm not even thinking about new stuff, because if I can't get it to work 100% the way I need it to, I'm not going to waste my time doing it. Now, everything that I've ever written, I have on my laptop. I create it there, and then I copy and paste onto the blog page. So I could go to WordPress or somewhere else and start a new blog page and, you know, transfer everything over. That would be a real pain in the butt, but if I could get something that actually works, that would be great. But then I would lose all the comments that have ever been written, and some of them are really nice comments to me that I appreciate more than you'll ever know, and I won't be able to keep them if I can't figure out how to fix this blog spot problem. So if you could do me a favor and go leave a comment. And I don't know if you guys are allowed to reply to each other's comments. If you can try that too. Find a comment you like and reply to it, because that's a different level that I could try to reply to. I don't know. And then if you do that for me, could you do me a favor and comment down below this video and let me know that you did, so that I could go and check for sure. I go into my blog page every day, probably twice a day, which is a lot less than I used to go. And you know, I check it every day, so we'll see. But I don't want to have to end it. I need to sit down with someone because I do have a couple computer issues, things that I need to work through, and I need someone who knows computers. Maybe I'll mention something to my pastor's wife and see if she knows someone in the church that can do that for me. Yeah. I'm home. I'm so glad. I'm going to take that leftover pizza. Oh, now we're going to go over the bumps here, and it may, hold on. I went slow. I didn't lose you. Okay. I'm going to take that pizza and throw it back in the oven and crisp it up again. That's how Chrissy and I always reheat our pizza. I'm not going to eat it cold because this one is too soggy with this kind of crust. I don't like that. So I'm just going to put a piece of foil down, and it's actually on a plate covered in foil. So I'll just use that piece of foil. Oh, I almost hit a squirrel. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Someone's in my parking spot, but they're getting ready to leave. You know what? This is funny. I'm going to go drive around the building, and when I come back, maybe my spot will be empty, or someone else will take it. Not that there aren't other spots there, but I do have my favorite, and I got all day. I have a couple things to do around the house today, but I don't have to go anywhere else. Dang it, I just put gas in this car, and I'm down just over a quarter already. Lordy, I drive everywhere. I have 619 miles on this car, and it's only a month and a couple days old. It's like used. All right, if I turn here, I won't have to go over any more bumps, but I have to wait for that car to leave. That's gonna look suspicious. Wouldn't want to live here. These people don't have any grass. They just have stones in front of their building, and that stinks. What would I do if I had a dog? I remember when we first came here and we told them what we were looking for, because there's 3 different kinds of apartment styles here, and we told them which one we wanted, and we told them we don't want anything to do with the first 2 buildings at all. I don't see them coming. They might still be there in my spot. So we said we don't want anything to do with the first 2 buildings or the 4th building. So only the 3rd or the 5th building. That's it. So yeah, they're gone. I don't know. They're gone. I got my spot back. And then out of every apartment in this complex, the one that we wanted the most is the one that we got. Because while people were still living here, we laid hands on it and we prayed for it. I don't trust myself here. And we were waiting for another apartment to open up to take. We had agreed, okay, we'll take that one, but we had to wait for the people's lease to be up. And it was supposed to be up in August of last year. And in April, she called us and she said, somebody's, something came up all of a sudden and they have to leave before their lease is up. And we were just wondering if you'd be interested in that one because it's in the last building. And we're like, OMG, which one? And they told us and we're like, that's the one we wanted over every apartment in the whole complex. And she says, well, it's yours in June if you want it. So not only did we get the only apartment we really wanted, but we got to move in 2 months earlier than we would have. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly how God works in your life. when you keep him number one in all that you do. All right, I'm gonna take myself and go have some pizza. So I'll talk to you later. Here's my 4 little pieces of pizza. They're not very big. They're like 2 by 3 inches. Leftovers from last night. I had about this much last night. And I have some grapes and I have some water enhancer, the grape flavored, from Aldi's in my cup of water for lunch. And I think I figured out the whole big pizza to be 12 points. And I ate, the way I cut it, I really think I ate more than half. So I'll be safe and say 5 points for this. Well, actually it'll be 5 points for the whole lunch. For breakfast, I forgot. I was in a hurry to get out of the door anyway. I had a turkey sandwich. 2 points for the bread, 1 point for the light mayo, and the turkey breast that I got from the deli, which was low sodium boar's head, was 0 points. So that was a 3-point breakfast and a 5-point lunch. And now I'm gonna go eat these 5 points and find something else to do for the rest of the day. See you later.